NATO Secretary-General Jens Stoltenberg has urged the alliance to increase defence spending, warning of a world which has become a more dangerous place. In an article published by Defence News on December 13th, Stoltenberg wrote, "We are facing the biggest security challenges in a generation. They are complex, interrelated, and come from many directions. The promise of the Arab Spring has been replaced by violence and extremism. Russia has illegally annexed Crimea, it continues to destabilize eastern Ukraine, and has now entered the war in Syria. NATO is adapting to this changed world." Last year, NATO announced plans to drastically increase investment in defence. The alliance says it is now nearing the completion of its Readiness Action Plan, the biggest increase in collective defence since the Cold War. In the article, Stoltenberg wrote, "Now it is time to invest in our defence. We have seen some progress towards each NATO nation spending 2% of gross domestic product on defence. Estonia and Poland have now reached this mark. The UK is increasing its defence spending in real terms, and other allies have laid out a roadmap to do the same. In the last couple of years, our world has become more dangerous." Recently, NATO announced the alliance plans to use the NATO-Russia Council more actively to support relations with the Kremlin. The Council was formed in 2002 to establish trusting relationships between the adversaries of the Cold War. However, the last time the group convened at a diplomatic level was in the summer of 2014. NATO has since refused to continue the dialogue with Moscow after Russia annexed Ukraine's Crimean Peninsula and began to openly support armed insurgents in eastern Ukraine.